It is sad that in the current situation, the church has been left out, closed, and we feel that the country, as a country, we may be involved in a futile exercise. The church, even though a spiritual institution, has a reference point on the altar. To us, the church is the last place of hope and resilience. Indeed, a safe haven to the downtrodden and the stricken by any form of calamity. In the management of the spread and impact of COVID-19, we feel that the church was left out and excluded. We feel that we were unfairly locked out of the solution providers to the predicament affecting our people. On the contrary, some government officers are arresting pastors while in church offices. The very office that the pastor works from, like any other canon, they too are on duty to report to their stations, the church. The measures include, but not limited to the following: adjusting the seating arrangement to guarantee 1 meter rule, increasing the number of services, that is splitting services so as not to congest at any given time, having the church service outside the building in the church compound, that is open field if necessary, having few members who play critical roles in support of alternative online services. These key people include praise and worship members, instrumentalists, and camera people. Concerning the curfew, and granted that the objective is to fight the spread of COVID-19, not fighting civil unrest, we are of the opinion that the church should have been listed top of the essential service providers at the critical moment. Biblically, pastors were watchmen, thus they need to be allowed to continue keeping watch over the operations of the church and eventually the nation. We wish to inform the government that every institution has a reference point where people gather to pass resolutions. The church, as an institution, has staff who work there, pastors who administer both spiritual and managerial decisions on daily basis. Further, our God calls his people to gather to the tent of meeting, a particular physical place, when things are tough. When the solutions cannot be found by human efforts or knowledge, when things are not moving, when foundations are shattered, when the government has no solution, people are referred to the men of God for counseling, guidance, and healing. We request our government to give pastors letters of exemption during the curfew hours as we continue to support the government's effort so that no pastor should be arrested while attending to prayers, as we ask for all we ask for is freedom to pray for our nation.
Apewe ile barua ya wale watu ambao inaitwa essential service. Nilisikia kitu aje? Exemption letter. Pastor apewe hiyo barua. Kwa sababu gani? Pastor utapata kwa kanisa, utapata labda pastor ndio amebarikiwa akapata kagari. Au watu ambao wanagonjeka usiku wanaweza pigia ambulance waikose. Watahitaji kupigia pastor. Kanisa utapata pastor ndio baba ya watu. Kuota ya kanisa wanapatanga pastor ndio baba yao. Hata wakati wanaambiwa waende nyumbani wanajua ni kanisa. Kuna widows, kuna orphans. Their father and mother is the pastor. So apewe barua, upate anaweza toka na gari usiku, aende abebe mgonjwa na aende aombe. Nikisisitizia zile point ambazo wahubiri wamesema. Pikipiki ijasimamishwa, imeambiwa ibebe mtu mmoja. Lakini mchungaji akipatwa akiwa mmoja kanisani anashikwa. Nissan ijasimamishwa, imeambiwa ibebe watu 8. Matatu ile ya watu 33 imepewa 20. Kwa nini mchungaji akipatwa kanisani na watu watatu ashikwe? Kuna wengine hata niliona wanaendewa nyumbani. Kuna wengine hata niliona wanaenda kutafutwa mlimani wakiwa wanaomba. They were about 4 of them. That's very bad and we condemn it. The Bible says the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. When pastors are being arrested, when churches are being closed, where is the fear of God in our nation? So what are we saying? Venye serikali imefanya zile institution nyingine, ikapanga, ikaambiwa hawa wawe na hii, hawa wawe na hii. The first institution ambayo ingekuwa balanced na considered, wacha zile zingine zote, it is the church. Because chenye tunapambana nacho, the solution itatoka katika ulimwengu wa roho. Na hapo ndio ofisi ya pastor. It is in the spiritual world. Hapo ndio tuna download, tunaleta katika dunia, tunaletea madaktari, inchi inapona. Thank you. Yanga kanisa, watu wataenda wapi?
Na ile kitu ingine hiyo mtaona vile mtaongeza. You know, ni kama one people like the churches were closed. The churches are open and where there is anybody in the church.
Yeah.
So they have a very wrong notion that the president didn't have a problem with the church. Yes. He was trying to control the thing in the bushes, seeing whether there are any people praying. And I want people in Kenya to understand that prayer has not been stopped. Worship has not been stopped. If you sing a song somewhere in the bushes, you see the chief.
Yeah.
So there is a confusion of worship,
the church,
worship and the coronavirus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Simbengi wana yoka before news kono na masembete